SoFi stock is down around 24% in the year to date, even though this fintech company continues to perform well, reflected through consistent growth in its member base and products. This big pullback may be more related to the wider market uncertainty rather than SoFi's business health, because SoFi's underlying fundamentals remain solid. So, with SoFi due to report Q1 earnings in a few weeks, this could be a great time to pick up SoFi at a great price. SoFi forecasts its member base to increase by at least 2.8 million in 2025, marking a 28% rise from 2024. And this expansion will drive higher product adoption and support its revenue targets, which are forecast to increase by around 25% in 2025. And looking beyond 2025, SoFi's management is confident in surpassing its medium-term guidance of 20 to 25% annual revenue growth through to 2026. The company also aims to deliver earnings per share of between 55 cents and 80 cents by 2026, with sustained annual EPS growth of between 20 to 25% beyond that. So, with SoFi's growth numbers looking very promising, how will all this affect the share price? So, looking at the monthly chart, we can see SoFi has been trending upwards since December 2022. And from this significant low, SoFi moved up 176% to the peak of $11.70 in July 2023. After this volatile run upwards, the stock then fell more steadily in the next 12 months, falling around 50% into the August 2024 low of $6. Price then really took off as buyers came in, pushing up the price by around 200% into the recent peak of $18, created in January 2025. And we can see on the chart how October and November were huge months for SoFi, with price surging by around 50% in both months. Congratulations if you caught that move. And since the recent peak in January, SoFi has fallen by around 50%, presenting a possible entry into this popular fintech stock. So let's mark up the chart with key levels to see where SoFi's price is versus historical price action and the growth potential moving forward. Okay, so the first level I want to mark up is the all-time low of $4.24, created in December 2022. Next level is $6, which corresponds to the low in October 2024. Next, let's mark up the most recent low of $8.60, where it appears SoFi is trying to find support. Now bear in mind, this is unconfirmed on the monthly chart, as we have over 2 weeks left for the monthly period. Next level is around $11.70, which is close to the original listing price and the peak in July 2023. Next is the most recent peak in January, where price hit resistance and reversed. That's around $18. And the last two higher levels are $24, where price got rejected twice, both in June 21 and November 21, and the current all-time high of $28, created back in February 2021. So, looking at these key levels, we can figure out the potential moving forward. So if SoFi finds support at the recent level of $8.50, there is an upside potential of around 56% from $11 to the January peak of $18. Beyond this, the next clear price target would be the $24 level, which is 110% away from the current $11 level. So what's the probability of SoFi moving upwards from here? So far, on the monthly chart, there is a reversal bar forming for April, but it's not confirmed yet. On the weekly chart, we have a clear reversal bar forming with 2 days remaining for the week at the time of recording. This does suggest that SoFi is reversing at the 860 level, with buyers coming back in to buy the stock. And if we come down to the daily price action, we can see Monday this week was when price reversed. Tuesday retraced back down, with Wednesday being a very bullish up bar, closing on its high. So if you're looking to pick up SoFi for a longer term investment, what should you look for to buy in? I think we need to see SoFi close for the month of April above $11.70. This closing price would be above the peak back in July 23. You could then consider picking up the stock in May. For more confirmation, however, you can check the weekly chart and wait for a pullback in the next few weeks. If price closes high this week, it may fall back next week to test the buying commitment. And if price pulls back but stays above the $10 level, this will give you more confidence that the move upwards is more likely with the formation of a higher base. So, whether you look at the technical or fundamentals or both, SoFi does look good for 2025 and beyond. If you've enjoyed my analysis of SoFi, hit that subscribe button to support the channel. Thanks for watching.